Welcome to C News, where C stands for chaotic, confusing, and occasionally competent. On a good day, after like 3 coffees. We're your go-to source for news that's not quite A-list, barely B-grade. But hey, we're proudly mediocre and loving every misspelled headline of it. Picture this: a team of underpaid interns, a coffee machine that's older than the internet, and a host who once mistook breaking news for smashing his phone screen. We cover everything from why your cat hates Mondays more than you do, to exclusive aliens invade but only your sock drawer. No bias here, unless it's against boring facts. We spin stories faster than a politician dodging questions, but with way more dad jokes and honestly, zero accountability. In a move that's as bold as it is unapologetic, Meghan Sussex has once again sent shockwaves through the stagnant pond of British tabloid journalism. Her latest Instagram post, a cheeky, flirty video of her husband Prince Harry shredding waves on a surfboard, has exploded to a staggering 3.3 million views in record time. And oh, how the useless British press is fuming! These so-called journalists who thrive on manufacturing outrage from thin air are choking on their own hypocrisy, gasping for breath as they scramble to spin this innocent slice of California life into some grand conspiracy. It's hilarious, really, watching these tabloid vultures flap their wings in futile rage while Meghan casually drops content that exposes their obsession for what it is: pathetic envy wrapped in faux moral superiority. Let's set the scene. Meghan, ever the master of timing and narrative control, interrupted the mundane scroll of social media with a post that screamed joy and defiance. Captioned, "We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this important message," accompanied by a sly fox emoji, a nod to her affectionate nickname for Harry. The video is pure, unfiltered fun. Set to the infectious beats of Salt and Pepper's What a Man featuring En Vogue, the 18-second clip totally captures Harry in his element. Baseball cap turned backward, long-sleeve top and shorts hugging his athletic frame as he crouches low on the board, arms raised in triumph, riding an artificial wave with just effortless cool. The lyrics blare, "What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man." Honestly, it's Meghan thirsting over her husband publicly, celebrating his skills and their shared life far from the stuffy confines of royal protocol. This isn't just a video, it's a statement. Meghan is saying, you want something to talk about? Fine, I'll give it to you, on my terms. And give it she did. The views skyrocketed almost immediately, proving that the public is absolutely hungry for authentic glimpses into the Sussexes' world, not the distorted caricatures peddled by the British media. Supporters flooded the comments with praise, calling it iconic and noting how Harry is living his best life in Montecito. Meghan's fans reveled in her playful energy, pointing out how she's ruined the weekend for every bitter critic by simply being a proud wife. It's a far cry from the manufactured scandals the tabloids love to churn out, and that's precisely why it's so threatening to them. Now, enter the British press, those relics of outdated sensationalism who can't seem to get enough of tearing down anyone who dares to escape their clutches. The Daily Mail, that beacon of bile and bias, wasted no time in questioning Harry's eco-friendly credentials because, gasp! The surfing took place in an artificial wave pool at Kelly Slater's surf ranch in Lemoore, California. Apparently, these energy hogs, the tabloids, not the waves, are suddenly environmental experts, mocking Harry for driving inland to a man-made setup instead of hitting the natural beaches near their Montecito home. Eco-warrior Harry, who lives on the Californian coast, drives inland to an artificial surf school that uses vast amounts of energy to create waves, sneered one commenter they eagerly amplified, as if this single activity erases years of Harry's advocacy for sustainability. How convenient for them to ignore the broader context. Harry's long-standing commitment to causes like climate change through his work with organizations that actually make a difference, not just print inflammatory headlines. But the hypocrisy doesn't stop there. These same tabloids who gleefully publish paparazzi shots of celebrities jet-setting across the globe without a whisper of eco-criticism suddenly clutch their pearls over a surf session. It's laughable. The Telegraph and GB News piled on, dismissing the video as trivial or staged, belittling it for not being real ocean surfing. It's nothing short of an amusement ride they parroted from online trolls, comparing it to a kiddie pool and snarking that Harry is a beginner who can't handle actual waves. As if these desk-bound hacks have ever balanced on a board themselves. Their outrage is so forced, so desperate that it's clear they're out of breath, hyperventilating over something as innocuous as a husband enjoying a hobby gifted by his wife back in 2020. What's truly hilarious is how these useless tabloids can't take it. They've built their empires on hounding Meghan and Harry, fabricating lies about their every move since they stepped away from the royal fold. Remember the avalanche of vitriol over Meghan's jam line or Harry's polo matches? Now, a simple surfing video has them choking, sputtering out headlines that reek of jealousy. They're fuming because this video humanizes the Sussexes in a way their smears never could. Here's a couple thriving, Meghan proudly showcasing her fox of a husband, while the British media is left scrambling for angles to attack. They can't handle the narrative slipping from their grasp. Meghan isn't reacting to their bait, she's creating her own content and it's going viral. Let's not forget the double standards that make the British press look even more ridiculous. While they're obsessing over whether Harry's waves are artificial, they conveniently ignore real scandals brewing closer to home. Take the edited Mother's Day photo from the Waleses, pulled by major agencies for manipulation, yet defended by these same outlets as genuine family moments. Or the endless questions about Kate's health, what type of cancer exactly, that go unanswered while the tabloids fawn over service that's apparently synonymous with acquiring yet another taxpayer-funded residence. The Sussexes, meanwhile, live in one self-paid home, openly sharing their lives without the veil of secrecy. But no, the media would rather fume over a surf video than hold the remaining royals accountable. It's a blatant display of bias, and it's choking the life out of their credibility. Meghan knows this all too well. She's like a chess master several moves ahead. By posting this video, she's not just celebrating Harry, she's exposing the tabloids' playbook. You really want something to talk about? I'll give it, she seems to say. And boy does she deliver. The fox emoji isn't random. It's a callback to her gushing about Harry's looks and heart on a podcast, reminding everyone of their genuine bond. In a world where the British press paints her as calculating or divisive, Meghan flips the script with effortless charm. She's unbothered, thriving, and giving the public what they crave: positivity amid the noise. The reactions from the press are predictable yet endlessly entertaining. They're out of breath from running in circles, trying to turn joy into controversy. One outlet mocks the artificial waves as an environmental sin, forgetting their own carbon footprint from printing endless reams of garbage. Another calls it staged, as if every royal photo op isn't meticulously planned. The hilarity peaks when you realize they're fuming over Harry's happiness. How dare he surf, smile and succeed outside the palace walls? It's a testament to their irrelevance. As views climb to millions, their readership dwindles, choked by their own negativity. This isn't the first time Meghan has left the tabloids gasping. From her Netflix projects to her philanthropy, every step she takes draws their ire, but she keeps moving forward. The surfing video is just the latest volley in a one-sided war where the press lobs insults, and Meghan responds with content that resonates globally. It's hilarious to watch them fume, their headlines growing more unhinged by the day. They're like dinosaurs roaring at the meteor. Meghan's post is the impact, and they're too slow to adapt. In the end, what makes this so satisfying is the sheer pettiness of the British media's response. They can't take it because it underscores their failure. Despite years of smears, the Sussexes are winning. Harry surfs waves, real or artificial, while the tabloids drown in their own bile. Meghan's video isn't just a hit, it's a mic drop. And as the views keep rolling in, the press keeps fuming, choking on the reality that their era of unchecked harassment is over. How utterly deliciously hilarious.